What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Pit Stop. I'm your host, Connor Olieski, and we are so excited to be back for the 2021 NASCAR season. It is finally here. We have Daytona weekend, race weekend. The biggest race in NASCAR is this weekend. I'm super, super psyched. Um, for the first video of the year, we have one of my family friends, Brian Gooding. Say hello to everybody out there, Brian Gooding.
What's going on, guys? I'm
He's
excited.
he's a really big NASCAR fan. He was a long time Earnhardt guy, so he's been following the sport for a long time. So he's really excited to be here, and we're just going to jump right into what's going on tonight. Actually, we had the BUSCH CLASH, and I originally wasn't going to get too much into detail about the BUSCH CLASH because they changed the road course, and I didn't really think it was going to be very exciting and stuff, but we just finished watching it and it was insane. Brian, what did you think, man?
Oh man, that was a unreal race. I'm not a big fan of them doing it at the road course, but they proved me wrong tonight, man. It was a lot more exciting than I thought it was going to be. The dirt and the mud played a big factor tonight in the race. I think got a lot of guys loose early. We saw a lot of early pit stops to get tires in, and that finish, man, between the two boys, old Elliott and Blaney, was exciting to watch.
I know, man, crazy stuff. I mean, to really think about road course racing is not really a popular racing. It's kind of just they're trying. NASCAR is really trying to get it to back up there. So this to open up the season, how this went, it's a big win. I mean, I don't know how many fans were watching this, but it's definitely something that's going to grow the road course after this. I mean, you just love to see the way that they race at the end, and there's a finish like that. I mean, you can't be mad about that. So really good stuff. But yeah, so obviously the big stuff going on this weekend. We got the duels on Thursday, and then of course we got all Daytona week on Sunday. So yeah, I guess we'll start off. Well, we got a lot of new drivers on new teams this year. It's a little different this year. No more Jimmy Johnson on 48. We got Kyle Larson back. That's huge. He's going to be racing for Hendrick. Eric Jones is not on Joe Gibbs anymore. He switched over to the 43, Richard Petty. And then, of course, I guess the biggest one of them all is Bubba Wallace with Michael Jordan Racing.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Brian, what do you think about all these new teams, man?
Man, I mean, obviously, me being a Hendrick boy, I'm really excited about seeing Kyle Larson coming in the five. I think he's going to do big things. He had the really big. I think it was 2016. He had 4 wins, and then his last couple of years, right before everything came out, he kind of fell off a little bit. He only had 1 win those last couple of years. But I wouldn't be surprised to see him in that Hendrick equipment come out and have a really good season. He could have another 4-win year, make some noise in the playoffs again. I'm really excited about Chase Briscoe though coming up.
Yep.
A lot of noise in the Xfinity Series. I think he's going to be a rookie to contend with early on. Especially he's gotten some really good equipment there in the 14. I think he's going to make some noise.
Yeah, that's a good point, Brian. I really think the fact that you got Chase Briscoe in a good team with Tony Stewart, and of course, he's an old Indy boy, so it's like the ties fit right in. I'm really interested to see him, especially this year as a rookie on a new team. But yeah, I mean, like you said, Kyle Larson back is going to be a lot of people are going to pay attention to him. I mean, of course, he's been racing dirt track. He's been doing his thing. So he's probably going to kind of just jump back in and do what he does. I don't think he's going to fall off that much. He can drive. So, and the fact that he's in Hendrick as well, it's going to be really interesting to see how he drives this year. I mean, he may even pull off a crazy Daytona 500 win, which would be insane. You never know. You never know how these restrictor plates go, man. You just never know.
You don't, man.
But yeah, and then obviously, we got the whole Bubba Wallace situation. A lot of people are talking about him, of course. I don't know. I've heard people talking. They think he's gonna win a couple races this year. I mean, what do you think about that?
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see what he can do in that new team. I would have loved to see him drive tonight, but I know he wanted to get used to listening to his crew chief call the race, so he got let old Ty Dillon get in there for a little bit tonight.
Yep.
But no, I think he'll have a better year this year than he has in previous years. I think him learning from Denny Hamlin, he's learning from one of the best, being one of the part owners over there at the Team Jordan. It's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of fun to watch. I think
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. Speaking of celebrities, doing getting into NASCAR, right? You heard about the artist Pitbull starting to get involved, didn't you?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's I think it's good for the sport, man. Get
Yeah.
some bigger name celebrities in on the sport, draw some more fans into NASCAR. They've been struggling recently with fans, so I think it'd be good to get a bunch of new fans in there, some younger fans, and make the races a lot more exciting, bring more people to the track.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, hey, anything helps. Shoot, I mean, NASCAR has kind of slowly been kind of going down recently in the past years, so they need anything to get back up. I mean, I think it's good, like you said, like you got artists and celebrities get involved in. They're also kind of going back to the roots when racing at Nashville and a Bristol dirt track race. I mean, they're trying to do the right thing. So we'll see how this season goes. The talks, everybody's saying it's going to be one of the best years yet. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I mean, we'll see about that, but I do know they're really trying to get hyped up. So we'll definitely be watching, and I'm going to be posting a lot this year, especially these new tracks they're going to be racing at. So I'm excited, and we'll go from there. But yeah. So I guess yeah, man. You got any predictions for Daytona 500? I mean, what you thinking, man?
Oh man, I mean, not to be biased, so big Byron boy. He's got won the last race at Daytona, so we'll be pulling for him. But I think it's going to be your usual suspects. Denny Hamlin's always going to be strong at Daytona. He always finds himself in the right place at the end of the race. Penske's always super dominant there. Hendrick's always got good cars. I'm excited, man, but you never know. I mean, Daytona, anything can happen. Same way with Talladega and those super speedways.
Yeah,
You can anything can
I
happen.
agree. I agree. It's a wild card. It just so happened that Denny Hamlin's really just been on fire for the Daytona 500. I mean, I don't know what he does at the 500. I don't know if he takes something or has some kind of luck there at that track, but I don't know because he don't perform sometimes like that at Talladega. It's like,
Right. Yeah. Equipment kind of goes out the door. You get those restrictor plate tracks, man. Anybody's got
yeah,
a chance. I mean, you saw. I mean, obviously it's been a long time. You got rookies that'll win there. Anybody can win there. I mean, doesn't matter who you drive for.
yeah,
You got a chance.
yeah. You're right. You're definitely right about that. So we have the duels on Thursday, and that's going to be the qualifications to get really into the race. And I'm excited to see that. We'll see how some of these guys are racing. I mean, of course, you can't really tell today at the BUSCH CLASH. So we're really going to get an intel of what these cars are going to be looking like for the race. Maybe we'll get some excitement like we did. Maybe we'll get some cool stuff going on with the duels and give us a little tease for Sunday's race. I would like to see that. Be kind of cool, and we'll get going this weekend at Daytona. I mean, my prediction, honestly, it's like I said, it's so hard. I have a bold prediction. I really think Eric Jones is going to win this race.
Uh,
It's a bold prediction. It's a bold prediction. I don't know. I just feel like he's going to come for it because he's a good restrictor plate driver, and when he's got a new team. I know it's Richard Petty, and it's like everybody hates on Richard Petty Motorsports because nobody's really done well there. But Eric Jones has kind of already established himself as a good driver. Everybody respects Eric Jones.
right.
A lot of people in that 43 car really have never been respected that much because it's just like, you look at the past people who drove it. Not that many good people drove it since Richard Petty. So I'm really liking Eric Jones for some reason at this race. I'm pulling for him too because it's like I think it'll be amazing for him, in his career and all the backlash he's got. Like he's not that good and stuff. I mean, I know he can do it if he stays out of trouble and avoids the wrecks. Watch out for Eric Jones in that 43 car. I think he's going to be one to bet on this race. So definitely going to be watching out for him. So
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I like that. I got another bold prediction for you. I like Chase Briscoe in this race, man. I know it's gonna be his first race in the Cup
mhm,
Series, but he was so dominant last year in the Xfinity Series. He's such an aggressive driver. I think if he can stay out of trouble, if he finds himself, I mean, anywhere you're in the top 8 with 2, 3 to go, you've got a chance to win this race. And as
oh yeah,
aggressive as he drives, I think you'll see him move some people out of the way
yeah,
if he needs to, and
mhm,
he won't be a timid rookie by any means. He'll
right,
move his way to the front if he needs to.
yep.
He's got great equipment over there at Stewart Haas. I wouldn't be surprised to see him win this race.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. We'll definitely have to see what happens. And like I said, I mean, this is all this is a great American race. Anything can happen, and this is also big to start out the season. You know, like this is one of the signature. I mean, like I said, you win it, you're in the playoffs. It don't matter. You know, it means a lot to some of these guys. Like you said, I mean, the fact that if Chase Briscoe won this race, I mean, not only is that just ridiculous to think, oh my gosh, he's a rookie, he won it first Cup Series race, but he gets into the playoffs. I mean, it's just like it's crazy to think about how it works. So they're going to bring it. And like I said, if Chase can get out of the wrecks, I mean, yeah, he's got a really good shot. It's kind of like, how are they going to, get out of these accidents that happen? The pit has got to be on point. So it's going to be a very interesting and exciting race. I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
31-degree banking,
Hey,
200 miles an hour.
You can't beat it, man.
Can't beat it, man. You can't beat it. And there's always something that happens. Always. It's always something that happens here. It's never a dull moment, man. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for today on the podcast. I hope everybody out there enjoyed. This is getting a very exciting season. I'm really happy that we're getting back into it. After last season, I'm gonna try to post a little bit more content this year, just because 2021 season. It's supposed to be a little different. Might see some new things about it, and of course, I'm always going to have special guests on here from time to time. BRYAN might be, coming back here shortly. Who knows? And yeah, just thank you for your time, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to getting back into this, man. This is a lot of fun tonight.
Sweet, man. Sweet. All right, man. That's all. All right, that's all we have today. And please like this video. And if you don't follow us, we're at the Pitstop channel on Instagram, Pitstop channel, YouTube. If you don't subscribe to us, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Leave a comment if you have something to say about NASCAR. I mean, we're all ears, man. I love to hear what people have to say. So just leave a comment if you have something to say, and stay tuned. Sunday. Let's get it.